Hey guys, welcome back to another Virgo Girl recommendation. Today we're going to be talking about the luckiest girl alive. I'm so excited to do this recommendation because I love Mila Kunis. And I hope I'm saying her name right. Mila Kunis is amazing. She is just one of those actresses who just seems unproblematic to me. And I always enjoy that when a person just focuses on their craft and they're good at it and they still can be unproblematic. So shout out to Mila Kunis. I like her. When I saw her, what immediately came to mind was Black Swan, and that is such a good movie, and it also stars my other fave, Natalie Portman. So I definitely need to do a video on that soon. All right, back to Luckiest Girl Alive. First of all, this is about a New York City writer. So right there, just that alone captured my attention. Why? Because I love a good movie that sets place in New York City. I don't know if I've told you guys that, but something about a movie and the backdrop is New York City. It just captures my attention. Also in this movie, there is a young lady, the person who plays the young version of Mila Kunis in this movie. Her name is Chira Aurelia, I believe, and I'm probably pronouncing her name wrong, but she is in the movie, and when I tell you, this girl is very talented. Now, she is someone that is not like a huge star, but you know, she's a big enough star to where I've already done a recommendation on another movie that she was in, and it was the movie that was Cruel Summer. So if you guys go to my channel and look for Cruel Summer, that's another movie that this young lady was in, and she did an excellent job in that as well. Okay, enough of that. Back to the movie at hand. Now, The Luckiest Girl Alive, first of all, the title alone is something. It's pretty cute, but the reason why I like this movie is because it wasn't that. It wasn't cute. It wasn't cheesy. It was actually really good. At first, you know, and I saw like the previews, it was like, okay, this girl, she's from a poor background. She works her way, you know, she goes to college and gets a good job in New York City, or a decent job in New York City. So she's able to, you know, rub shoulders, bump elbows, whatever it's called, with, you know, the upper echelon of New York City, and she ends up meeting a rich man. They fall in love, they get married, you know, la 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 la. I was thinking, oh, this is gonna be cute, but do I really want to waste my time and watch this? But I was already reeled in by the New York City writer, so I'm like, it can't be that bad, and it has Mila Kunis, so you know, I gave it a chance nonetheless. I'm very happy that I did. It was nothing like I thought it was going to be. First of all, with those previews, I was thinking, my mind went in a totally different direction. What they did with this movie was excellent. The ending was magnificent, and I'm so happy they ended it that way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bravo, 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 because I feel like the ending is more realistic. So when you watch this movie, first of all, it touches on a girl who is coming from a poor background, which we all love, you know, a story that tugs on our heartstrings. So her story is she's from this poor background, but she got a scholarship to go to a school with a bunch of rich kids. In that particular school, tragedy happens at her school at a young age, so she's traumatized by that. Also, some of the students, they do something horrible to her. She ends up having a horrible experience at the school, and this leads to her being kind of a little thrown off, you know, as an adult, because she's dealing with all this trauma from her childhood. So you get to see that kind of play out a little bit. Although she's a perfectly okay functioning adult, you know, living in society, sometimes you'll see the episodes pop up where she is still dealing with the trauma. She hasn't 100% healed from the trauma, but the movie kind of takes you through how she's going to eventually get better and get there. I love that this movie shows someone who at a point decides, you know what, I'm going to stand up for myself. And I love that, because a lot of times when you're the underdog, when you feel that people aren't listening to you, it is hard to stand up for yourself, you know, when you're in that light. So, and that's where she was. She was in a situation where she was like kind of like the black sheep, if you will. Like, she wasn't the popular girl in school or anything like that. And she was in a school with people who seemingly looked down on her because she was poor. And because she was only in this school because she had a scholarship, not because she could afford to go there, kind of thing. So anyway, it digs into all that. So she had to deal with all that growing up. And, you know, a bunch of insecurities. She had like body image things going on. So it touches on that, which is great. You know, it's always good to touch on those types of things. And it also has a romantic side where it touches on her, like, you know, her and her fiance, and then what they go through, and kind of like tells how they got together, all that. And I like it because it's like a more realistic kind of couple. It's not like, it's not cheesy, you know, it's just not a cheesy movie. And that is great. Sometimes we want to watch cheesy movies, but sometimes we don't. Sometimes you want to watch something a little more serious with a little more substance. And I feel like this movie gave it to me. I liked it. I enjoyed it, and I'm highly recommending it. It's called The Luckiest Girl Alive. It's a good movie to just sit back and chill and watch any time of the week. Whenever you want to watch a great movie, it's on Netflix, and Mila Kunis does a great job. Now, there are some people I didn't mention. Real quick here, I'm going to wrap up. But there's the husband, the fiance, whatever, he's hot. His name is Finn Whitrock. Very good looking. And I can't believe I forgot to mention Jennifer Beals is in this movie. It was such a pleasant surprise to see her. I love her. And I couldn't believe that she was in the movie. Jennifer Beals is a lady from Flashdance. That's what she's kind of popular for. And The L Word. So, yeah. At any rate, I'm going to wrap up this video now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.